Teenagers rock. Today we're going to talk about your friends. We are still talking about social media netiquette, which means etiquette, the things that you should or should not do. So let me just remind you that sometimes I think when people are on social media, we don't realize how the things that we do or say online affects other people or how that makes them feel. I think for teenagers especially, you guys don't think, you don't even stop to think, well, how is this going to affect the next person? And I've even spoken to some teenagers that go, well, I don't care how they feel. Well, you should care how people feel, because then that's part of social etiquette. Caring about what other people feel, caring about how what you do or how you post a post will make another person feel. When you're online, and you don't see or hear how other people react, it's key for you to understand that this could potentially ruin somebody's esteem, confidence, life. We've had teenagers that have actually taken their lives because of what's posted on social media that was not true, or they couldn't even, defend themselves. So smileys or emojis, when you post something, can really make a big difference in terms of how someone else interprets what you've posted. If you're making a joke, make sure your friend knows that. But remember, just saying something is a joke doesn't make it okay to say something that is mean and hurtful. If somebody does something online that makes you mad, start by assuming that they didn't mean it. Benefit of the doubt. Just in case, give them that benefit of the doubt. If something you say makes someone mad, stop to think that you might have hurt their feelings without meaning to. Either way, if you talk to them face to face, it might help you see things more clearly. You guys are missing out on that, because for us old people or adults, face-to-face really helped us, because then I can see somebody's face. I can see how genuine they are, but we can communicate and tell them how I feel and how they feel. So that's one thing that, try as much as you can to see if you can talk to someone face-to-face, especially if something is said about you that you don't like, or that upsets you. If you see something that upsets you and you're not able to talk to that person, please try and do something to cool yourself down, calm yourself down. If your heart is racing or you feel so mad, I think it's time for a break. Get up and go do something that's different. Get away from the phone. Turn your phone off from that social media. Don't keep looking at it to see what the people's comments are or anything, because it just makes you more irate and more mad. So do that and take yourself a break. Give yourself a break when you do see that and you're not able to talk to that person that posted, or find another friend that is always calming you and helping you relax, okay? Helping your friends. When you see or hear bad things happening online, you have a lot of power to make things better or worse. Sometimes it's hard to know the right thing to do, so ask yourself these questions before you jump in to respond to somebody's post, or to make a comment, or to post, reacting to somebody that's, to something that somebody said. Do I know the whole story is a question that you probably need to ask yourself first. Do I have every detail so that I have the true facts about this story? Sometimes what you're seeing may not be as clear as you think it is. What looks like bullying may actually be someone fighting back against a bully. And what looks like just a joke might really hurt someone's feelings. That doesn't mean you shouldn't do anything, but it does mean you need to think about what the best way to help is. Okay? Ask yourself, am I making excuses for what's happening? Because sometimes you see something that is posted by a friend or by someone and you think, am I making excuses about something? Because you just brush it off, you minimize it, or maybe you deny it, or you blame the other person and says, well, you know what? I don't care. That other girl deserved it anyway, or that boy deserved it anyway, so I don't care if they get hurt about what my friend said. Or sometimes you just say, you know what, it's not my thing. That is, I'm not involved in it, so I'm going to avoid it. I'm not going to be around it. If you see something that is wrong and you don't do anything about it, you've already involved yourself. You're already a part of it because you knew it and you didn't do anything. That's the bad part about it. You not doing anything and avoiding it is actually doing something, which is nothing. That means you didn't try to prevent it, protect it, or to stop it. So weigh your options and make sure that you help out and tell somebody when they're doing wrong, or to help to stop someone from making it worse for somebody else. You can also ask yourself, will I make things bad or worse if I get myself involved? There are a lot of things you can do to help someone who's being bullied, but some things work better than others at different times, and sometimes some things can make things worse, and that's the scary part of it. So what should you do to help, you might ask? Okay, so I'm just going to talk about probably a few things of the things that you can do if you see somebody being bullied, or if you know that, you're being bullied yourself, okay? To distract the bullies, you might want to have a friend that is close to you that you can tell that this is happening to me, because sometimes they can help you clarify, what's going on, or help you go and report it because you don't have enough strength to do it, or you're too afraid to go and, and report it. But make sure that you have an adult as well that you tell, a parent, somebody at the church, tell somebody that, this is what's happening to me, and I think I'm being victimized, or I think I'm being bullied. If it's something that makes you cry, that makes you upset, or that makes you scared to go to school, that's bullying. If somebody is doing something to make you feel that way, that's bullying. So you need to speak out. You need to, make sure that you tell somebody so that they can stop it. And sometimes it might feel like the whole school and the whole gang will isolate you. Guess what? Sometimes it's better to be isolated and things get straightened out and they leave you alone, than to continue to go at it, and yet you're crying, by yourself at night. You're crying when you're going to school. You're crying when you're in the classroom, and nobody knows what's going on with you. So the only reason how they will know, because they will know that you're being bullied. It's never a secret that stays a secret. They will know. How will they know? Your grades will tell it all. Your grades at school will start to drop. They will start to look at you and see that you're sad all the time. They'll start to look at you. They realize you don't like going to school. Now you don't want to wake up. They will start to see that you don't like playing the sports that you used to play. If you were a basketball player, football player, they will realize that you don't like doing those sports anymore. You don't want to be around, those kids anymore. Those are all signs that we teach the parents to look out for, to help you out and see that, you don't get victimized, you don't get bullied, as well as other kids, that they don't get bullied. So if you see that in other kids as well, help them to report it, help them to make sure that they get strength to go and tell someone, because those are the signs of, how people can use social media or even in person to bully other people. And you can help out a lot by recognizing that not everybody means, harm when they post stuff, but then sometimes you just have to take a second look at what's going on.